Hi, I'm Mark Duxbury. First Hurdle is a regular weekly poetry podcast. This time, Freedom Confined. Freedom confined, she thought. A paradox, she thought. Wind trapped in a jar. A bird whose wings grew to fit its cage. But does it fly still? She asked, aloud to no one in particular. Is it able to still? She touched a window pane. The outside world pulsed. Vibrant thing, out of reach. Green leaves swung in the breeze. Clouds stretched thin and wide, dissolving, reforming. Beyond her reflection, life refolded itself, origami-like. Here inside, everything stayed. The kettle began its low hiss, its prelude to boiling. She thought about steam rising, dissipating into air, molecules free to roam wherever they wanted. She felt envy, sharp and strange, an envy for vapour. Words looped, freedom confined. Freedom confined, confinement as freedom, freedom as a form of confinement. Now, were such opposites or twins? Two sides of that coin flipping eternally, in mid-air flight, never landing, never choosing, never deciding. She sat at the table, her chair wobbling slightly, one leg shorter than the rest. She liked that about it, its imperfect stability. Her laptop was in front of her, owned to a blank Pages page, waiting for someone to look at it. She wrote, "Freedom is the feeling of being caged by something larger than you." She scratched it out and then wrote instead, "Freedom is the ache to escape from what you don't yet understand." Outside, the wind grew louder. A branch tapped the window insistently. It wanted to come in. Is freedom then a door you're too scared to open? Maybe it's a door someone else locked, and you've lost the key. The kettle screamed. She got up, poured the water, watched it swirl in the cup, dissolving tea into liquid. A small storm. There, in her hands. She sat back down, the tea steaming, the page still waiting. Freedom confined. She held words in her mind, turning them over, tasting them. The first sip, hot, bitter, soothing, endless almost.